Evans.
Well, it is a beautiful afternoon out in El Paseo. Yesterday, gusty winds throughout the valley, and there were some other issues aside from the wind, the snow in the mountains, and even a few sprinkles of light rain, trace amounts here in the valley floor, but more rain as you worked your way outside of the valley to our west, up toward Yucaipa. They picked up a little over an inch. In Whitewater, almost a half an inch of rain. So there was some precipitation to talk about, but it was wind and all wind here in the Coachella Valley. Now today, things have thankfully calmed down, and we've got a real nice afternoon. It's on the cool side, though. We're only in the lower 60s, and that's across the board. Temperatures behind the area of low pressure that moved in are pretty well subdued. And we're going to stay below our seasonal averages today by about 10 degrees. Now, the wind speeds that we were looking at yesterday, well, we're running around 1/5 of those wind speeds. Yesterday we had winds up in the 50-mile-per-hour range. Today, everybody on the valley floor checking in below 10 miles per hour. Yucca Valley, the lone holdout there. And future winds, I just put these in so you can see we're moving forward through tonight into tomorrow with winds around that 5 to 10 mile per hour range. In fact, below 5 miles per hour in most instances. So pretty nice afternoon in store today, but even nicer tomorrow for St. Patrick's Day. Here's the area of low pressure moving out. Jet track still pulling in some cooler air, so we're well below our seasonal average. That's true for a lot of the western U.S. as this storm system now will work its way up toward the plain states, and it's going to become another significant weather maker. But for us, behind that system, clear skies, calmer conditions. That storm that moved through yesterday slowed down a little bit, but you can see it's starting to pull in some moisture, and it's going to slide over toward Denver, just north of Albuquerque, and it's going to become a weather maker for the central U.S. So as that low slips on by, we're going to start to warm up the next couple of days. In fact, very warm by Thursday and Friday. We're going to be exceeding our seasonal averages. This afternoon, though, we're going to be staying in those mid to upper 60s on the cool side. Looking ahead as we move into the evening hours, the numbers will go down pretty quickly tonight. We're likely to be in the upper 40s for overnight lows. Skies are clear, the winds are a lot calmer, and when that happens, we tend to get a lot of radiational cooling. So nothing to hold the heat in, and when the atmosphere is still, the atmosphere cools off a little faster. So when we're moving things around with those gusty winds, we tend to hold up those overnight lows. All right, looking ahead, well, today we've got temperatures in the upper 60s. Tomorrow for St. Patrick's Day, there's a 100% chance of shamrocks and Guinness beef stew because Angela's promised to bring us all in some of that. Lower 80s on Thursday and Friday, and then a little breezy Friday night, so quite warm. And then we see numbers cooling down a little bit heading into the weekend next week. And Saturday marks the jumping into spring, so that's going to be the first day of spring. All right, that wraps up your first alert forecast. We're headed to a break. We will be right back here on the Deserts News Leader.